Hi all, Graham here, and here is another uploaded game of Saga. This game I'm playing Steve at Reading Wargames Club. He's using my Persians and I am using my Greek city-states. Steve is an excellent Saga player and he always gives a good game, albeit he's not played the Persians. Here is the build for my Greek city-states. I've gone for the Athenians, fairly standard build, 5 points of warriors, and I'm trying to work with the line of battle, so I've gone for big units. Let's see if it works. Here's Steve's Persians. I've gone for a Medes build and I've focused on the combined formation, so I've gone for 3 points of warriors in 2 blocks of 12 with 2 units of mounted half a guard loaned to us by Wayne. Here's the battlefield, pretty standard set. Steve deployed quite high actually, nearly L from his base edge, which was good for my Greeks, and I deployed my phalanxes pretty close as well, as you see as well. Anyway, let's see what happens. As always, if you see anything wrong, point it out. I'm not offended. Hope you enjoy it, and feedback.
So, good evening. Today I'm playing Silver Steve, as I call him, at Reading Wargames Club, and he's using my Persians for the first time. Wayne has very kindly lent him the half and guard on the left-hand side, and we're playing a straightforward clash of battles. I'm using the Greek city-states, Athenians, I think. There are 3 varieties you can use of Greeks, but I've just gone for the standard setup. Steve has not played the Persians before, but they're a very straightforward battle board, and I've used the Greeks once, so I'm getting my excuses in now, and I failed dismally last time I used them, so we're going to try them and just see how they work today. Dice are placed as you can see. First of all, good evening Steve, how are you?
I'm good, looking forward to this, trying out a new battle board.
Happy New Year to you, and first game of the year, so looking forward to this. I have no orders, and you have no orders reaction, so it's going to be straightforward stuff. First of all, I'm going to move my levy on a manoeuvre forward. Now I'm going to... So I'm going to do an S plus VS, which is effectively...
We have to activate form lines, don't you?
Yes, so I'm going to do form lines, and I'm going to use marathon. When form line next triggered, the moves make it's S plus VS, which is basically an M move anyway.
Yeah.
But it means everybody moves for 1. So I'm going to move my whole line forward, there, to there, to there, to there, to there, like that.
Well, that's tasty for one thing.
For 1 activation. My warlord's going to move forward. I'm going to move him to there. And for a second activation on these guys, I'm going to stuff them in the terrain. So they do get fatigued for that. There it is.
And that was through the warlord.
That was through, We Obey. I have nothing else to do, so it's your turn. So
I'm going to leave the elephant on one volley after another.
you can take that off if you wish.
Thank you for that.
Are you putting them in 2 separate units?
Yeah.
7 dice in there, and you've rolled. Oh my giddy aunt! So you've rolled 3 common, 2 uncommon, and 2 rare. Okay, so Steve's first turn. His dice are placed. You have no orders. Do you have orders or orders reactions?
I do, but I'm keeping that.
So you're leaving that for my turn. So that's King of Kings.
I think it'll be multiplied more on your turn.
Yeah, I think you're right. Orders reaction. I'm going to use Aspis Coily. All your phalanx count as being in light cover till the end of the turn. Inspiration. Your phalanx can re-roll 2 defense dice during every melee. Yep, it's your turn. Off you go. Sorry, Steve. What are you going to do?
we are going to activate these guys to shoot at you.
That unit there. So which unit?
The small one.
From there to there. How are you going to do that?
With the we obey.
With the weird bait. Okay, so okay. You've got 6 dice because you've got a unit of 12.
And I'm going to do, yeah,
Are you going to activate one volley after another?
not yet.
But you will do after resolving the shooting attack. So possibly cunning, isn't it? Well, I have nothing I can do to counteract that.
So you're in light cover, aren't you, because of one of your things?
Oh, sorry, I'm going to use Sons of Homer as well, which is an orders reaction. I beg your pardon, I should have declared that as well.
I did suggest it, but you ignored me.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't listening.
That'll be 4.
Very nice. But because I got light cover, I'm saving on a 3, 4, 5. 1s and 2s kill. 2 dead. Damn. That's not a bad start for you. So that was on this unit here.
Yep.
Okay.
So we are going to activate these guys to shoot at them.
With the dice.
Yep.
Okay, same target.
Yep. That's 3.
None.
And I'll do one volley after another.
And you're going to use, so just to read that out, it says here, and you're using a rare, it says, after resolving the shooting attack, so it will be that unit there,
Yep.
Activate your unit to shoot at the same target. If you use a rare, which you did, repeat the process one more time after, this time with 2 bonus attacks, so it's shoot, shoot. And at the end of it, you can remove a fatigue. So you get a fatigue after you've shot. So you shoot once with 2 extra dice. So you've got 6 plus 2 is 8. And then you shoot again.
So I think we only get the 2 bonus ones on the 3rd round of shooting.
Oh, it's on the 3rd round of shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you shoot once, and then you get... Again, I've got nothing to...
3 again.
Save them all. And this time you shoot with 6 plus 2, and you've got a fatigue as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to spend your fatigue to increase my armour to a 5.
Of course you are. I can see why they've done this the way they have.
Yep.
Call that 4 between friends.
Ooh, hot diggity. This is the final shooting. And I lose 1 more. Powerful shooting ability, isn't it?
So, but your light cover helped you, didn't it?
It helped,
So,
helped me immensely.
So I get that, and then at
You
the
got
end,
one for, you,
and I remove it. You removed 1.
which on your second round of shooting.
I get 1 fatigue, but then at the end, I remove a fatigue.
Yep, so it's gone. Very nice.
We are activating mounted units. We're doing combined arms.
So how many infantry units you have, or so you're using it to activate?
Mounted units.
So basically, you can activate how many?
I can activate up to 4 because
You've only got 2 anyway.
So yeah. So the first one is to charge here.
Oh wow! Okay, in they go. Straight over the hill. You've got 8 dice. I've got 10 dice. 5, 8, 10. I now decide I'm going to use Sons of Homer. So I close ranks, take -1 to my attack, but +1 to my armour. So my armour goes up by 1. I've closed ranks. I've lost 5, and I hit you 1 harder. So I'm hitting you on 6s effectively.
So I'm going to activate Sagaris.
Very nice. With a rare, what does it say?
So I get 2 attack dice, 4 if I have no range weapons. So I gain 4.
4, and it was a rare.
So I re-roll 1s and 2s.
Wow, very nice. I'm going to use file leaders 2 attack or defense dice. If you win the melee, remove a fatigue. So I'm going to get 2 defense dice. Like that.
I'm going to do median cavalry, so I get +1 to my rolls. And you're an infantry unit, so I gain 3 more attack dice. So
Wow.
I'm re-rolling 1s and 2s, and I'm +1 on the dice.
Ouch. This is interesting, isn't it? Well, I've got nothing else.
I am bare naked now.
So you go first. And you're re-rolling 1s and 2s, aren't you?
Yep. And I'm +1. So I'm looking to get 5s, but I'm +1, so I'm looking for 4s on the dice.
Yes, you are, yeah.
And I'm re-rolling 1s and 2s.
Correct. Just as well. So,
The 3s go out, and I re-roll the 1s and 2s.
Yeah. So you hit me
8 times.
8 times.
And you're -1 of the dice, so you're looking for 6s.
So I'll do my saving rolls first.
Okay.
So I've got 2 defense dice. My armour was 5, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I'm +1, so that's why we're hitting
Yeah,
all
the
4s.
4s. Correct, yeah. I've also got inspiration, so at the end of the turn, your phalanxes can re-roll 2 defense dice during every melee. So I roll these, then I get 2 defense dice.
So you're rolling 10, looking to save 8, which you've got there, the white ones.
Re-roll 2. Saving on a 4, because I close ranks.
You saved them all.
I saved them all.
And now you're looking for 6s because you're -1.
Yep, I'm 6s needed. Nothing.
So we bounce off. I think it was against the odds for you to save them all.
I think I did remarkably well.
And for my second activation of cavalry,
Yep.
we'll come in here.
Charging again.
Yep.
So again, this time I've got a fatigue. So again, you've got no tricks this time, have you?
No, and you're pretty naked as well on your board.
Well, I'm naked, but
But you've got ongoing effects, which is quite interesting.
yes. So you've got 8, 3, 6, 8. I've got how many in my unit? Did I lose anyone?
No, because you saved them all.
I did, didn't I? Okay, so I first of all decide where I want to close ranks. I've got fatigue as well. So I'm going to spend 5
Of course you are.
to close ranks, which then gives me that other ability.
And you get 2 extra defense dice as well.
Oh yeah, I've got 2 defense dice yet, which kick in automatically.
That's really powerful. Well, I don't have anything to add.
But you have a fatigue of mine to spend, if you wish to.
But you're
So also, I'm +1 on my armour,
you're -1 on.
5, and I'm -1 on my dice rolls.
So you're hitting me on 6s anyway. So
Yeah.
even upping my armour to 6, you still hit me on us.
Well, what you could do is, I'm -1 to hit you. If you put your armour to 6, I need 7s. I can't hit you. Because I'm -1, remember, on my dice. So wherever I roll, it's 1 down. So if I get 6, it becomes a 5. So what you could do is spend my fatigue, put yourself up to a 6, then I don't roll my 5 dice.
But I'm looking for 5s. I might get. I'm going to take your armour down.
To a 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So you are hitting me on 4s then, aren't you?
Well, I wish I could. So you got 4 dice, and you've still got the
And I re-roll as well.
reroll 2.
Re-roll 2. So 4s, closing ranks. Re-roll 2.
You've saved 2 already.
Sorry?
You've saved 2 hits already.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Back on
So
you.
you're looking for sixes.
Sixes. See, if you'd have put me up to your arm up to a 6, I couldn't hit you. So I was trying to tell you. 1.
Yeah, but I decided that
You wanted to go for it. Yeah. Saved it. After all that, no one dies. So fatigue comes off, goes back on. Like that. Ooh.
I think you're a tough nut to crack if you go all defensive with those powers.
Yes. Maybe you should have deployed deeper and allowed me to come onto your guns a little
Well,
bit.
this is part of the learning curve, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Try and get more shooting at you. I thought the shooting here would do more damage to that unit.
Well, you killed 3, didn't you? So I was lucky on 1 roll, to be fair.
All I wanted to do was try and take 1 dice away, really.
Yeah.
But I thought with the attacking powers, actually, when you've activated all these things, there's no point going in.
Well, a unit of 10 is hard to kill anyway. Really, you should have been trying to attack the 8s
But that's
or the 4.
we deployed first, so.
Yeah, yeah.
So you would have deployed your 10s opposite my cavalry.
Yeah,
I mean, you've got to work with what you got, mate.
absolutely.
No matter how big it is.
Are you done? So it's my
Hey, Steve. It's good to see another Steve here.
club full of Steves.
I'm Silver Steve now, thanks to you.
No, I'm Manchester Steve now.
Yeah, we've got Manchester Steve here and Silver Steve here. So my dice come off, but I'm going to leave without courage on there. So I'm going to roll 7 dice,
So
and I've rolled.
he activated all of these things. All the orders reactions.
I
Yeah.
rolled 3 rares,
Please edit that off
3
the
common,
tape.
2 uncommon, 3. Okay, my turn 2. Orders.
I have an orders reaction.
You do King of Kings.
King of Kings.
What does it say?
The start of each melee or shooting attack until the end of the turn, each enemy unit within line of sight to and within L of your warlord must discard an attack die.
This is just for melee, isn't it?
Shooting and melee.
Is it shooting and melee?
Yep.
Oh, that's nice.
Not that you have shooters, do you?
No.
So you're right, it's just melee.
Right, I'm going to rest them with my expensive hoplite activation. My warlord is going to send these in, like that. And we have a charge. We have a melee. Right, so you've got an armour of 5. I've got an armour of 4. You've got a fatigue. I've got 10 dice. 7, 8, 9, 10. You've got a fatigue. You've got 8 dice. Is it 8 or you didn't lose them?
8.
That ability, I take off of an attack dice, don't I?
Yeah.
So that comes off. You can't close ranks, so I go first with melee activations. I'm going to spend your fatigue, drop you down to a 4, affect the most dice.
It's the old adage, the old Graham adage.
There it is. You've got nothing, have you?
So my fatigue is gone.
Your fatigue is gone. I have got 1 more ability I can use if I so desire. File leaders. Do I want to use it? Yeah, I want to hold on to that. I've got to win the melee first, but we'll see.
Off you go then.
So, 4's needed. That's not so good, is it? That was pretty rubbish, actually. Only 4 hits.
Well, it's like average-ish, isn't it? Average minus.
Yes. Free die.
Marvellous.
Back on me. Actually, you removed the. This is one of the new rules, Steve. I'll explain it to you in a moment.
We get 3 on you.
So free to save. Saved 1, lost 2. I lose 2.
So what
You take those off.
do I have to keep?
You have to leave 1 in contact. That's it.
That's what I was doing. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. It's a new rule. Basically, if a unit gets vaporised, which you didn't, you have to leave all the figures on, and then you measure from all of the figures, not just the last figure.
That's a really good rule.
Yeah. So this grenade bomb becomes even more powerful. I'm now going to use.
So that was the warlords we obey, wasn't it?
Yeah, my warlord should have been there then. Don't know how he did that. Should have been there.
So
I'll move him so he did it. Sorry, my warlord should have moved sideways, then he went in. My bad. I'm now going to use form line. So all my units now activate. It does say all, doesn't it? It says all or some, so I don't have to activate them all. Quite important. So them, I make my mind up about those in a minute. Them, and them. And I'm going to use...
Okay, this is interesting. Line of battle. So I've actually got two lines of battle there. I think it was close whether they were in VS or not. The spots might have extended that reach a little bit. Let's say a line of battle. So if it was over VS, then it should have been either the 2 that was moved or the 3.
Tandem with it, marathon, I can, when form line, next triggered, it goes S plus VS instead of S.
So I think marathon should come first, technically.
Yeah, that's what I meant, yeah. So marathon first, then, yeah, you're right.
Just for the benefit of the tape, otherwise you'll get lots of commentary on your...
Yeah. First, so one of them has to be a charge, which will be...
Up to 1 can be a charge.
Can be a charge. Correct. In they go. So we have a melee there.
Oh, you never told us that.
So you pay for a card, you've got to discard a card.
Well, you might as well have paid for a card, given how it turned out.
So, 4, 5, 6.
We know the drill here, don't we?
We do.
It's exactly the same as the
It's
other
exactly the same.
So your 10 dice go down to 9.
Because I've lost a figure. Oh, sorry.
Because you lose a dice because of my
Have
warlord.
I lost any figures on those? I haven't lost any yet. So
No, it's the warlord power.
just the one. So down to 9 there.
I have a fatigue.
You have fatigue. I'm going to spend your fatigue, as before. Drop you down to a 4.
Huge shock.
Huge shock. I have an ability here, which I can use. I'm going to spend phalanx to gain, because it's a rare, it's called file leaders, and it says they gain 2 attack dice or defense dice, or 4 if you used a rare. I used a rare, so it's either 4 attack or 4 defense. I'm going to use, after my last turn of rolling, I'm going to use attack dice. If you win the melee, remove a fatigue from each other unit in unit's line of battle. You have to be within VS to do that, and I'm no longer within VS, so I can't do it.
That's what line of battle means.
Yes, you've got to be within VS.
That's a term for this specific battle board, is it?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Because you're a cohesive, tightly knit groups of
Or not, as
warriors.
a case, yeah. So,
Normally.
Force needed.
I feel like this unit is dead, but at least no one is near us. This has got to be spectacular. As good as what you just rolled, in fact.
Yes.
Well, we saved 4, but lost 5.
So they're gone.
And there's no one in range.
No in range, so they come off, yeah. Back on me. 4's needed.
Four back at you.
4 to save. Save 2, lost 2. Save 2. Actually, no, I'll take them off there, right? Off there. There. Because no one's within VS, I don't get the ability, do I? So, take fatigue. So now I've got all these other ones to play as well, and it's optional whether I want to. If I do this one, here, I could go into melee, but I'm going to get a second fatigue. And you've got that combined. You've got that shield bearers thing.
Why can't you just charge him?
Charge your warlord.
No, the cavalry that bounced off you.
Could do, or I could just not do it at all. I'm not going to do it at all.
Very generous of you, I think, because that would.
Yeah, that is generous of me. To there.
Because that was big going. I think that was the jugular if you went for him.
Yeah. To there. To there. My warlord. I've got my warlord as well to activate, haven't I?
He moved across.
Oh, he did, yeah. So I can't do any more with him. That's it. That's all I got. It's your turn 2. 1 rare, 2 uncommon, 3 uncommon. Right, Steve's second turn. Yeah, and he's right. He said to me, I let him off the hook there. I should have charged him there, and I'd have fatigue bombed him and taken a Saga dice off him as well, which was erroneous on me, but never mind.
Won't be making that mistake again. At least I get a turn 3 this way.
Have you got any orders? You've got no orders?
No orders.
Oh, I think I've got some orders reactions, Steve.
Not the same ones as last time.
Whew. Aspis Coley for the improved...
Everyone gets light cover, yeah.
Everyone gets light cover. Sons of Homer, which is the line of battle, close ranks, increases armour. And also Inspiration. Your phalanxes can reroll 2 defence dice during every melee. There we are. I'll sit down now and wait the heat that's coming to me.
So we are going to move the warlord and activate these guys to shoot.
So how are you doing that? Well, with his
We
we
obey.
obey.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. So you're shooting at my unit of 8 here. No fatigue.
And I'm going to do 1 volley after another.
So it's going to come straight after you. Okay.
So you're armour 4, right?
Yep. Armour 4.
Call that 4. But you're in light cover, aren't you?
I am in light cover. 1 dead. And now you shoot again.
I get a fatigue at the end of this.
Yep. Is this when you... Was it a rare you had on there? It was.
Yeah. It was a Nelly. 4 more.
Oh dear. This is painful, isn't it?
You want some sucky dice. That'll do.
2 dead.
And then I get to shoot again.
But you get 2 plus, don't you?
Get 2 extra dice, but you've got a fatigue you can use.
So I take 2 more off. I'm going to spend the fatigue.
Of course you are.
Could be up to an armour of 5.
5.
Ouch! Steve's punch in the air. Come on. 1.
That is poor. And we take the fatigue off at the end. I've got a dice to activate these guys to shoot in a sec
How are you doing that?
with combined arms.
So you can activate because you've got 1 mounted unit. Is that right?
But I want to ask about concentrated volley first. That doesn't generate fatigue, does it?
What's that?
Concentrated volley. It's just a power that is counted as an activation.
No, I don't think it does.
So what I could do is try and get them down to 3 and then shoot at them.
Yeah.
So I'll do concentrated volley, 2 dice trying to beat your armour.
Yep.
So I need to roll a 5 or a 6 on 2 dice to get you down to the magic number. Your armour's 4, right? And we roll 4 in total.
Ooh, close.
So we'll use combined arms to get those guys to shoot at them.
So combine arms because you've got 1 unit of cav.
So that's just 6 dice again. And I have 6 dice.
They really are going to do it, aren't they?
3. Fail one of these, please.
Very messy. Very Lionel. Come on, 1s and 2s.
Boom!
Boom! We got 1. I lost
Because
one.
actually, after doing this, I could find that if I had more activation dice, I could shoot these again, couldn't I?
You could, yeah.
So I'd better activate the Hearth Guards while I think about it.
They're going home.
They're going safe. Got to keep your distance. Ahura Master's Flame and Shield Bearers left.
So I've rolled
Average dice.
entirely average. 3 common, 2 uncommon, and 1 rare. Okay, my third turn. I have no orders. Steve has no orders reaction. I'm going to rest my levy. Like that.
So how does that happen?
With that dice on for Siloid.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use, which I've forgotten for the last 2 turns without courage, move them, which doesn't generate a fatigue, like that. Moving S, obviously, there to there.
Did you remember to use that power, Graham? It's been a long time coming.
Oh, damn, you're rubbing my nose in it now, aren't you? And I'm going to throw my javelin up at you. They're in range. He's not in the corner, but 11 of them are, so 11. I've got nothing to pimp it with. Have you got anything you wish to...
Nope.
No. So just 4s then. Just the 2. Hardly set the world on fire, did it? 1 dead.
Doesn't matter which figures I take off, does it?
Nope, doesn't matter. I'm going to use Marathon, so the next time I use Form Line, they move S plus VS. Okay?
And 1 can be a charge.
My Warlord's going to move up.
But it's in a line of battle, so they have to be... Yeah, okay. That forces cohesion as well, doesn't it?
Yep. My Warlord's going to move up. He's going to rest them.
Yeah, it's all right, we know.
Get it out. Now I'm going to use Form Line. So he's within VS, VS. He can't. And like that.
So why not? Because he's within...
No, because he doesn't generate a dice, so he loses the phalanx rule. Because he's only 3
So
of
does that
them.
mean he's not in line of battle?
Yes, correct. To be in line of battle, you need to be a phalanx. A line of battle is made up of groups of at least 2 separate units with the phalanx special rule. They haven't got the phalanx special rule.
Because they're non-dice... So I was doing the right thing, trying to whittle them down.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to move them forward first. S. Yes. Which is to there. Like that. I have a fatigue. You could slow them down if you wanted. But they're still going to go S anyway, so why would you? Like that. I'm going to move him. I'm just going to charge you there straight away. Let's not mess around. We have a melee. Let's just get on with it, shall we? I've got 8 in my unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've got an armour of 4, but you only fight 1 per 2. So you've got 6 in your unit. Can close ranks. So combined formations can close ranks if you so desire. You don't want to close ranks. Okay, I'll go first. I'm going to use file leaders, and it's a rare. 4 attack or 4 defence. I'm going to go 4 attack.
I'm going to go shield bearers.
With a rare. So it says, if you use a rare, you gain 3 defence dice, is the bottom bit. But you roll
6 dice, and I've got to, if I hit your armour, you discard an attack dice. And if it's 3 or more, you get a fatigue.
So 6 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Looking for 4s.
5s, more than.
No, it says equal to.
I thought it said more than.
Equal to or higher.
Oh, okay, I stand corrected. 4's needed.
2.
So what do you do? Kill 2 or?
No, you lose 2 attack dice.
I lose 2 attack dice.
If I'd rolled another 4, you'd have suffered a fatigue.
Ooh, okay. But the free defense dice is very nice as well. I'm going to pass and see what you do.
I would like you to discard 3 attack dice. Keep your distance.
Keep your distance, your opponent's... That's very nice, isn't it? That's quite tough, actually, isn't it? These fellows, cats have to half the casualties suffered by inflicting a casualty on a different unit in your line of battle.
We'll do the Ahura Mazda's Flame. Gain 3 more defense dice.
Wow. Look at that, you've got 6 defense dice. I think you're going to be quite hard to kill here. So, I need 4s. And you've got 6 defense dice.
So we save
5s and 6s.
3 out of the 5, so we lose 2.
That's not bad, is it? Yep, back on me. 4's needed. Just the 1. Saved it.
All those dice, all those
Nothing.
powers,
For
and we
nothing.
got spanked.
No, not really. You lost 2 guys, didn't you? And you got fatigue. So I've got these 2 to move. Move that up. And these 4. Move them into there, like that. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to leave him. That's wrong. I've changed my mind. I'm going to leave him just there.
In the sweet spot.
Okay, and with that, it's your turn.
Still on 6 dice. 1 and Nelly, yeah, that's what we
So you
wanted.
roll 2 common, 3 uncommon, 1 rare. Okay, Steve's third turn. Steve has no orders, so I have an orders reaction and obviously light cover for all shooting, which is an absolute must against the Persians, I think.
So we are going to use We Obey to rest these guys.
Yep.
And then he's going to move over here. Right. We are going to trigger these guys to shoot here.
Against my unit of 8.
And we'll obviously, okay, we'll do 1 volley after another.
Okay, so you've got how many in that unit?
11, so it's still 6 shots, isn't it?
Okay. So, and you're going to do 1 volley after another straight after. So, here we go again.
And you're in light cover, and your board's naked apart from that, isn't it?
Yes,
So,
board is naked. 4's needed.
4.
You're rolling above average, Steve.
Well, you only got to roll, avoid a 1 or a 2.
1 dead. And now you're going to shoot again.
Yeah, I have a fatigue this time. Going to up your armour.
Oh, well, good up my armour to a 5. Yeah, off it comes.
5.
Bloody
No,
hell,
4. Because you upped your armour.
Oh, that's not bad though, is it? Definitely above average rolling.
2 more dead.
2 more dead. That's not good.
And then I get 8 dice this time.
And you've got a fatigue as well, haven't you? Because it's a subsequent activation.
But you used the fatigue.
Yeah.
So it wasn't there yet.
But you got another fatigue for shooting, didn't you?
No, I had no fatigue. I shot, but I put the fatigue on too early.
Yeah.
You should have it now. You normally get it for the second reshoot.
Okay, so it goes on in a minute then. I think we did it in slightly wrong order.
Yeah. So it's on now.
Yes, it goes on now. It goes on at the end of the
And I
shoot.
did roll a 4, so you have another save. You'll be fine. Good karma. No, You took off what you should have taken off. I had one more hit because we were.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah.
So now you do have a fatigue to go to 5, but I have 8 dice.
We'll definitely spend it.
Two. And this fatigue would disappear at the end, won't it?
Yes, with that special ability.
Another one.
Oh dear, I'm losing one at a time, and I'm down to just 4
Shoot you again.
with combined arms.
Yep.
Which unit is going to shoot? So you have a fatigue. I must use it.
So you're going up to 5 straight away.
Yep, and you get the fatigue back at the end of the turn as well. So
No, I don't. I have no fatigue. Sorry, we're doing it in the wrong order again. It's coming on.
okay, all right.
You have to be-
because you used
yeah,
one
it came
volley
off.
to remove it. Yeah. Okay. So it's 4's needed then.
Yeah. 2.
Saved it that time. I was taking one at a time at there.
And then these use activate warriors to charge here.
Charge. Yep. Wow. Okay. How many in your unit?
10.
So you get 5. You've got a fatigue, haven't you? I have a fatigue.
You've got a fatigue, I haven't.
Okay, well I'm going to spend 2 to close ranks, wherever it is.
So you just save on 4s, do you? Basically.
Yep.
And I will spend your fatigue to take you down a peg.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to get 2 attack dice for that one.
What ability is that called?
Cigaris.
Cigaris. 2 more attack dice. Wow. Nothing I can do. I'm in trouble here. 3's needed for you, Steve.
And your fatigue's gone, mate. Ooh, okay, so that's 6. 6 saving on 4s. Should be dead. Come on.
I lose 4.
That'll be you gone.
Back on you. Broken friends. Broken friends. Broken friends. That is a grenade bomb and a half, isn't it? Fatigue bomb, sorry. Wow.
Don't you wish you'd charge that half guard now?
Yeah, I do, yeah. Again, yeah. So it's my turn 4. So I've rolled 2 uncommon.
2 rare.
So what I am going to do, I'm going to take that, I'm going to put it on oracles. This is roll a dice, half the result, and take that number of Saga dice and place them on your inactive pool. So I need to roll high. 1 dice. So I get an extra dice.
Oh, and you rolled another rare.
Well, that was that. Bizarre. My 4th turn. I tried to use activation pool, but Steve very kindly pointed out that I don't have an activation pool. I have a form line ability, which is
Twice.
He corrected me twice.
The second time after he'd rolled the dice,
Oh,
I'd
no.
swapped it for 2 others.
Do you know what? It was embarrassing. It was absolutely embarrassing. Right, okay, I'm going to do something a bit radical here. I've missed a trick. I'm going to activate the levy once, and I'm going to come roaring out of this bundy here, which takes me to there. Like that.
You're going to come after my levy.
And I'm going to shoot at your levy there, your unit on the right. No, shoot on this unit here, straight ahead. So you've got armour of 4, which is javelin. I've got 6 dice. I've got no fatigue. You've got nothing to stop me. I could use combat bonus. I'm not going to. So I just need 1. That's all I need to steal a dice off you. Don't know why I didn't think about it before.
I was thinking I should have deployed them further back and been more. But I thought if I'd deployed them at the back, you may have noticed them more.
Yeah, well, I've noticed them now. So I've got 3 hits on you. Just need 1 to fail. That's all I need, Steve. Oh, just. I'm going to activate them again, and they're going to charge this unit, like that. Going with a fatigue. I've got an armour of 3, you've got an armour of 3, I've got a fatigue.
Even though I'm javelins, I'm
Yep,
just better against shooting. Okay.
yep. You've got 4 dice, I've got 4 dice, but because I'm javelins charging, I get a +1. I go first. I'm going to use my combat bonus, and it's going to give me 2 more dice. You can use my fatigue if you want, or use that a melee ability. Oh no, it's combined arms. You can't.
No, I can get you to discard 2 attack dice.
Yes, sorry, yeah, you can do. Yes, indeed, quite right. It's talking about keep your distance. It says here your opponent must discard 2 attack dice, or 3 if your unit is combined.
We can't
formation.
close ranks because we're levy, can we?
No.
So we'll get you to discard 2.
So you've used. So I lose 2. I pass.
So we're on the same armour currently, but you're +1.
Yep.
So you're hitting me on 2s right now, and I'm hitting you on 3s.
Correct.
Have you given me too many dice?
Now you get 4. I'm sorry, I've given you too many dice. You've got a unit of 6. So I stand correct, you've got 2. Yes, you're quite right, I gave you too many dice.
So I will up my armour to counteract your +1, basically.
Why wouldn't you? 4. Okay. So I need 3 + 1. 3 hits. 3 to save. 2 dead. Back on me. 1 hit. 1 dead. I don't know why I didn't think about it before. So you killed 1, but he's lost 2 Saga dice from that. So back you go.
Well, it's 1 each, wasn't it? Or did I lose 2?
You lost 2. So I got a fatigue. You got a fatigue. So now I'm going to move my warlord. He's going to go to here and to there. And he's going to rest them once. And now with my warrior's activation, I'm going to charge you there. Like that. So I've got an armour of 4. You've got an armour of 4. Both got fatigue. You've got 5 dice because you've got 10 in your unit. I've got 8. Is it 8 in my unit?
Yeah.
5. 1, 2, 3. You can close ranks if you so desire.
Nope.
He's shaking his head. I'm going to spend your fatigue. Drop you down to a 3.
I'm going to spend yours to put it back up again.
I'm going to use file leaders. Nearly forgot I had it. Phalanx. And I have a rare on it. Gain 2 attack or defense dice. 4. If you win the melee, remove a fatigue from other units within line of sight. So I'm going to gain 4 attack dice. Okay, I need to win.
It's quite likely.
I'm hopeful.
I'm hoping not to die, but yeah.
Sugar. Oh, I knocked that one. That was one. Sorry, that's out though. So those are to save. I thought I knocked that.
No, you're not that one.
Okay, I'll take that then.
Yep.
So you've lost 6. Four's needed. 3 hits. I lost 1. I knocked him back there. That's all I got. So it's Steve's turn 4. I wish I'd have taken those bloody levy out 2 turns earlier.
I don't know why you didn't.
I don't know why I didn't. I would call that stupido. How many dice you got, Steve?
4.
I should have killed that half guard as well. Ooh, 2 rare, 2 common. Okay, Steve's 4th turn. Do you have any orders, Steve?
No.
I do.
You're going to
Aspis Coley
I really don't like powers that are just default every turn.
It's
It's a bit like the old pagan Rust one with the frozen battlefield. Remember?
It's a bit like one volley after another. It seems to be permanently on your board.
But it's a rare. It's a rare.
It doesn't have to be a rare, does it? It could be in a common on there.
Yeah, but the rare makes it good.
No.
So I'm resting with that dice.
Yep. So you're resting with soldiers, and then the other one.
So I'm going to activate them to shoot.
Yep. At whom? Oh, my levy. Ooh, nasty. So my levy, I've got an armour of 4.
And I will do...
How many have you got in your unit? Is it a full? Oh,
Yes, 6. So
No
6,
fatigue.
No,
And you're going to use one volley after another.
I am, yeah.
And I can't use the phalanx, that ability, because it's for phalanx, not for poor old levy. I feel they're going to take the pain here a little bit.
So the first round of shooting. 6 hits.
Did you miss with any, Steve?
No.
Do you feel guilty about that?
No.
No, all right then. Just asking. I lose 4. Shite. That's not good.
Three.
3. And you get fatigue after shooting. Jesus, lost 2 more. That's a dice, mate. Lethal. Okay, so I'm down to 5. Now you're going to shoot again, I assume.
Yep.
You've got a fatigue, but you get 2 more dice, don't you?
Yeah, I get 8 dice this time. So they get another fatigue at the end of this.
Yeah. And then you're going to remove it.
Yeah.
But so that will mean you've got 2 on there. There's a fatigue on them at the moment.
So there's 1 more coming, and then I take 1 off at the end.
Yeah.
It's to mean that when you use the Nelly, you always have 1 at the end of it.
Yeah. I'm just thinking whether I worry about a unit of 5 levy. I'll leave the fatigue on there.
I call that 4 between friends.
Come on. Just the 3. Wow. So I lost 3 more. 1, 2, 3. I'll leave the guy with the hammer, whatever he's got. So you've killed.
Well,
You killed 10 levy that time.
Well, they have no protection, do they?
No. Amazing. Right. Okay. And you took the fatigue off, didn't you?
I haven't, no. Thank you.
That's okay. Right.
So, how many attack dice does my warlord get?
Well, for melee, 8.
Well, I feel like things are pretty desperate. Okay, so the warlord activation will activate these guys to charge.
Okay, can't do anything about it. So in they go. Armour of 3. Armour of 3. You got +1. You've got, how many in your unit?
5.
I've got 1. You've got 2. You've got no fatigue, I have a fatigue.
So if we reduce you to a 2, do we automatically hit you?
No, you need to reduce me twice. Oh yeah, yes you do, yeah, you do, yeah. Yeah, you do.
So we'll do that then.
Yes, it's an auto hit, yep.
And then you... So I'll hit you twice.
So I do 2 saves. 2 dead. Back on you. It's a hit. And it's a dead. So I lost 2.
Leave the fatigue for me.
Entire unit of levy vaporised. Nasty.
And we're bringing this game to a conclusion in a bloody way. So we're going to charge these guys.
Wow, nasty.
It's foolish.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. So you've got an armour of 5. You've got 8 dice. 2, 4, 6, 8. How many in my unit?
7.
I've got a fatigue. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7. You've got Sagaris, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's ugly. There's more to come. You're going to get 4 more attack dice and re-roll 1s and 2s.
What's your armour?
Oh, sorry, yeah, my armour is 4.
Losing
Oh,
ranks.
I'm going to pass. Nope.
I'm going to play Sagaris, so I'm going to get 4 additional dice, and I'm re-rolling 1s and 2s.
Nasty. Okay, I pass.
I'm going to reduce you to 3.
Okay. Go on in. I need a bit of luck here. 1s and 2s come out.
And they get re-rolled.
That was handy, wasn't it?
That's a shit set of dice.
1s and 2s come out. There's 3.
So that's 9 hits, mate.
9 hits. That's
I think you got a bit of luck there.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't feel it. 5s and this is where the luck comes in. 5s and 6s. So 1, 2, 3.
6 die.
6 die. How many in my unit?
7. You were lucky there.
Yeah. Why do I not feel it? 5's needed. 2 hits. 2 to save. 1 dead. So you take 1 fatigue plus 1 for the melee. So you've got 2. And I've got all but 1. I might as well take them off the tray. And he goes
And he
back.
keeps that fatigue because we spent it, but he gets it.
Yeah.
I thought there was a reasonable chance we kill that unit.
Yeah, there was a fairly reasonable chance, wasn't it? Oh dear. My turn? Yeah, still only 3.
Oh, you can re-roll that and get 2 more dice.
Oh, Steve, don't. Let me think. Right, my turn 5.
Go for it.
I'm going to rest my warriors here. My warlord's going to say charge that fella there, which might be a mistake.
Let's see. Hey,
Let's see, shall we? You've got 2 fatigues. You've got 8 dice, which is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many in my unit? 5, isn't it?
5, yeah.
I've got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Armour 4.
I'm a 4, yep. I go first. I'm going to use file leaders on a rare. So I get 4 more attack dice. If you win the melee, remove a fatigue from a friend. Be nice if I did.
Well, in your line of battle, so
Yeah, true.
I don't think it's anyone.
Oh, it's no one. Forget it. I'll just take the dice. You've got nothing. Do I want to spend your fatigue? No, I don't.
Because you want to kill me.
I want to kill you. So I'm going to go needing 5s. 3 5s.
3, yep.
3 5s. I need
Saving on 5s.
5s and 6s. 2, which is enough to kill him because he's already on 2 fatigues. You needed 4s.
That's 4 hits.
4 hits on me. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fail 2, lose another dice, but that's going to matter.
Save 3, lost 1. Anybody within S of him?
Just him.
Just the guys at the back.
Yeah, I've popped one on already. You need to pop one on you as well.
Oh yeah. One on me there. My warlord is going to charge you there, which might be rash, but I want to steal another dice off you. I've got an armour of 5, you've got an armour of 4. How many in your unit?
4.
So you've got 2 dice. You've got how many fatigue? 2. So I've got 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. You can close ranks.
Yep.
Spend 1. Close ranks. How many in your unit? 4. Spend 1. Drop you down to a 3. You've got nothing on your board. Spend the other. Pop me up to a 6. So I need 3s. And look at the 1s and 2s in there. Shocking. For my warlord as well. Killed 3. Back on me. Nothing. Take it off the base, Steve. I'll take a fatigue. Put a fatigue on my warlord.
Have you got a fatigue?
I've got one more.
Do you have another token? Ooh.
Oh yes, sorry, I beg your pardon. One more activation with my warlord. I'm going to activate him to move. Do you wish to slow him down, or do you want let me move?
He's not charging, is he?
I said move, not charge. I was very clear.
We'll slow him down. Yeah.
Okay, but I do get fatigue after I've moved as well.
Oh, okay. So I'll keep.
If I go that way,
Yeah, you get into cover basically.
I just want to get cover behind my guys. So it's your turn 5.
We'll just do this and then we'll shake hands.
Okay, 2 dice on here. A common and uncommon. Right, Steve's turn 5.
So activating these guys to shoot this small unit here.
Oh God, poor old fellas. There's 3 of them there.
6 shots coming in at you.
So they've got an armour of 4. 6 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have a fatigue.
You have fatigue, which I will spend. But no, because you're using. Is it a rare you've got on that ability?
No.
So you don't get the +2 dice, do you?
Well, I haven't. I go first, don't I? So I will declare one volley after another.
Okay, so I know you're going to be shooting me twice more.
Once more.
Once more. Well, I'm going to spend your fatigue, put me up to a 5, because I know there's another fatigue coming.
But then he gets removed at the end. So it's effectively.
Does it get removed at the end?
Yeah.
Yes, it does, yeah.
So it's effectively
I've got to use it.
Yeah.
I've got to use it.
So you've used it.
So that's its first firing anyway. 5's needed.
3.
Oh, he don't miss, does he? You're deadly with those guys.
We'll call that 2 dead.
2 dead. Let's just call it a round 2, shall we? So that was that unit here. 1, 2.
And then we'll shoot you again.
To kill the unit.
We'll get a fatigue at the end, but it comes off, so we're just going to.
Yep. Can't do anything about that.
So 6 more shots coming in.
Go on in.
Come on, boys. That'll do. Three chances to kill the unit.
Come on.
Die, mofo.
He's died.
Does he chain on to his friends?
He does. One goes on to him. I think he's out of range there. So
I think we'll shake on that point.
you want to stop there?
Yep.
Okay, shake. And we'll have a quick total up, just out of interest. Okay, so we both got one more turn, but Steve offered his hand. I did offer to continue, to be fair. We did a count up. He's lost 21 points, and I've lost 23. But I go first, and obviously my warlord would go for his half and guard. If I can get a second activation, I'll try and kill off that unit as well. So I was going to get 1, 2, 3 dice. We obey, charge in, and Steve felt that would be another swing of 4 points, and he would only have 1 dice left with his Sparabara.
So it's probably a winning draw for you as well.
Yeah, I think I edged it. It does say in here you need at least 2 massacre points more than your opponent. I think I did have more than 2. Okay, good game. Okay, it's your first turn with the Persians, Steve. What did you think of them?
I think they're heavily dependent on their combined shooting units.
Aren't they?
In particular, the power
One volley,
after another with
and that's a common dice. But you need to, the key thing with that is that you need to obviously activate elsewhere. Then you add that onto the shooting. So you need 2 dice to do that.
So a we obey, shoot.
How many times did you have a rare on that?
3.
3 out of 5, and that it did make a difference. You vaporised those.
And what I realised about turn 4 was, if you, Graham, used one of my fatigues to increase your armour, I could, if I had more dice, I could shoot them again.
Yeah.
So shoot them, use one volley after another, shoot them twice more, and then shoot them again. Because you potentially shoot them 4 times.
Yeah, I know.
And that's pretty with 6.
Did you like them having? So I designed the army for you, having units of 12. Did you think that worked well for the Persians, or would you? So you had 24 combined arms. Would you have changed that?
I think they need to be in big units because
12 too big?
Because you need the higher numbers for melee.
You do, and they're quite tough, aren't they? Okay, and you had some nice abilities in melee, which
yeah.
Well, we had one melee where you had 6 defense dice. That's out. And
I still lost. But
okay, so what did you think of the Greeks?
If I understood their battle board at the beginning, my tactics would have been completely different. I hadn't
Would you have played deeper?
Played deeper, chip damage, and then bring the Hearth Guard sweeping in potentially one big unit.
I must admit, I was surprised you didn't put some bit of terrain in the middle here. Mind you, I put that there. You didn't deploy your bowmen on a wood or a field or something like that deeper in your terrain, because you could have put one just there.
I'd overestimated their fighting ability, I think.
Yeah.
So my plan was to push hard on the right with the Hearth Guard and then bolster the middle. But I think deploy deeper and just shoot.
No, good game. Interesting.
Yeah, the thing with the phalanx rules and the line of battle rules, I think you need, when you're playing Greeks, you really need to understand what they are.
Yeah. To be fair, the form line worked okay when I was moving forward, and allowed me to charge much, which was good. But they've got other abilities within line of battle where you can share the casualties. Can't see that. And there was another one, Impassable Wall, which was 2 uncommon dice, which actually I thought was quite expensive.
But sharing casualties might allow you to keep a dice alive.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I found it really hard to keep that form line.
Well, I think as we said earlier, I think the Greek board forces you to play in a certain way.
Yeah, you've got to go forward,
and you've got to keep all your warriors have got to keep together.
And that's what I did to start with. And I had a group of 5. But the reality was, I found it, once you go into melee and your line breaks up, you lose that form of line. Also, you rightly were taken away. Once my unit wasn't a phalanx, there's no point shooting at it. You shoot something else until they lose that phalanx and lose that dice ability as well.
And I think in earlier rounds, we saw how destructive the shooting was against the levy.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have shot your levy to death earlier.
I tell you what, that was a cock up. Can't believe I let you off there.
Well, I think you let me off here with the lone Hearth Guard.
Yeah, I should have charged him.
If you charged him, that would have been handshake there and then.
Yeah, but also here was annoying because I could have, what I did there against your levy, I should have done that 2 turns ago.
Then that forced them to shoot them.
Yeah, exactly. I think I was asleep there, and I had that ability on my board.
You were asleep
courage.
at the wheel.
Asleep at the wheel. Listen, great game. Thank you very much, Steve. Hope you enjoyed it, and look forward to the next one.
Thank you.
Did Steve finish that game a bit prematurely? Especially as he was 2 points up. I don't think he realised he was 2 points up at the end. I had a turn to go. I think my Warlord would have taken the single Hearth Guard and would have taken his single warrior unit, which would have been a 4-point difference. So I would have been 2 points up. Clash of Warlord winning conditions are that you need to score more than 2 points, so effectively it was a draw. It was a great game anyway, enjoyed it, lots of learning for me and for Steve as well. Please like, subscribe, share with like-minded, take care and see you all soon.